The grid is a very complex machine and probably the most complex machine that man has devised. In the United States, it's composed of three large areas: Eastern Connect, Western Connect, and ERCOT. And it's the ability to transfer power from where it's generated to where it's needed. So not only is this a very sophisticated machine, but its age is it's relatively old, in the sense that we started building out the grid over 100 years ago after Tesla and Westinghouse and others started building the grid. And it's several $1 trillion into it probably now.
We're working to make the grid smarter, to put in more communications and communication overlay on the electric system that will give us more information about the use of the system, about the causes of any instability in the system, and can also send signals about the price of electricity over the system.
Primarily, we're looking at building out a lot of additional mileage to bring intermittent resources, wind and solar primarily, onto the grid. And then we will use different functionalities, like for instance smart grid, so that once the energy hits the homeowners or the commercial building or the industry's premises, that energy is used very efficiently, and the end user understands how that energy is being priced, because right now we don't see the pricing of it. It's not transparent. But in fact, energy often that is produced in the evening or at night is much cheaper than the energy that's being produced in the daytime.
Utilities within the state are required to produce a certain minimum percentage of their electrical generation capacity from renewable sources. So there's been both a push in the sense of federal subsidies and a pull in the sense of state-mandated RPS standards, which have operated to promote the use of alternate energy. As we begin to become more efficient in our generation of renewable energy, as we begin to upgrade and develop our grid, we will begin to make renewable energy more competitive. It's always been appealing, but it needs to be cost competitive as well.
It allows us to have additional efficiencies on both sides of the meter. So on the utility side of the meter, there are sophisticated algorithms and software that can be used that can make the transport and production of energy much more efficient. On the customer side of the meter in their home or business, we have the same kinds of things: transparency in pricing, time of use. All these kinds of things allow us to bring in efficiencies that we've never been able to do before. So that level of sophistication we are already seeing is increasing efficiency, dropping prices, making the grid more reliable, which is absolutely critical, and allowing us to have additional non-carbon power resources used here in the U.S.